A cell phone recording of a lively conversation has some Milledgeville City Council members upset.
Some say it's raising questions about fairness and retaliation. Tom George joins us now with more.
Yeah, this all stems from an audio recording that has some wondering whether city officials in Milledgeville moved millions of dollars in city funds away from the Century Bank and Trust in retaliation against its president. Back in January, Chat Daniel, the bank president, wrote an op-ed in the Milledgeville Union Recorder. He criticized council for not supporting Milledgeville consolidating with Baldwin County. Among other things, he says the council, quote, arrogantly thinks they know better than their constituents. City manager Barry Jarrett later discussed with council moving $5.1 million away from Daniel's bank to Wells Fargo. After a closed meeting in March, Councilman Walter Reynolds recorded council members discussing whether moving the money would be seen as retaliation. In this clip, you'll hear Reynolds questioning the move and city manager Jarrett respond.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but if in the same meeting you say, here's an editorial, and we say, we might want to consider moving our funds, I haven't. Yes, sir.
What's wrong with retaliation?
Yeah.
It's the way you do business.
Council members say they didn't know they were being recorded as the argument got more heated.
Steve, say what you got to say and leave me alone, okay?
No, the only thing I'm saying, the only thing I would like
Well,
to say, if you will let me
resolution,
complete it,
let's
is that
take
the
it to a vote
public
and we have the right to
perception,
vote. The public is only going to perceive what you tell them.
I spoke with several council members who said the city manager's decision wasn't about retaliation. They said it was about getting a better rate at Wells Fargo that would earn them around $80,000 more a year in interest.
I don't necessarily like the manner in which it was done. I think it could have been done a lot with a lot less emotion. But in the end, I am pleased with the return that we're getting.
At their last meeting, the council voted to investigate the recording to find out if it's ever happened before or during a closed session. Councilman Walter Reynolds says he stands by the recording because it brought an important issue to light.
I wanted to give them the benefit of the doubt, but after hearing their explanation in their recording, after hearing them say things like retaliation is the way that you do business and that the public will only perceive what you tell them, I mean, that just didn't sit well with me at all.
I couldn't reach the city manager for comment. I did speak with Mayor Richard Bentley, who had already left that meeting before the discussion happened. He told me he's concerned by the tone of what he heard on that tape and is going to look into what happened. Frank, Portia.
All right, thank you, Tom. Now, some city money is still deposited at the Century Bank and Trust. We reached out to Chat Daniel at the bank. He declined comment.